The more I seem to push myself with jump rope fitness, the more often I seem to get injured. Folks, this is a reoccurring problem in my life. I'm always getting injured. So naturally, I'm always looking for kind of fitness or injury prevention tech, and I have it right here, the Venom Go by Hyperice. It's a heat and vibration wearable that you would wear. It provides two things, heat and vibration, but does it work? We're about to find out. So here's everything you get once you get it out of the box. It's basically consists of two products, a pod and a pad. So there's the pod right there. You'll notice that the pads also have magnetic kind of connections in the center. That's how the pod and the pad connect together, and then you would place it onto your body. So this is what it looks like once you have it connected. And like I said, it's magnetic. So once it goes on top, it fits. There is this film on the back. Once you open that up, you'll notice that it is sticky, and that's what allows it to stick onto various body parts, whether it's your back, your shoulders, or your calf muscles. However, Hyperice says it'll work for about 20 times before you have to replace one of those pads. Here are the buttons on the Hyperice Venom Go. There's the power button. It does have a Bluetooth connection, so it'll connect to your smartphone. More about that in a bit. There is your heat levels, and all this can be controlled without the use of the app. You can do it right on the device itself, adjust the various heats that you want. It's USB powered. It's got about, the life, it depends on how much you use it, but expect at least a 30-minute treatment on the highest setting. And then you can adjust the vibrations over there. So you can mix and match between the vibrations and the heat settings to get something that you kind of like and prefer for whatever muscle that you're trying to, or area of your body that you're trying to treat. So super easy to use, but as I mentioned, it also does work with an app that it connects via Bluetooth. So I downloaded the app, put some information about myself, and got it, the Venom Go, to be found in the smartphone. It can find it, and then once you have found it like that, you're off to the races. You can then set sessions inside the app. You can set your settings, whether it's the heat setting or the vibration settings, so you don't actually have to press it on the device anymore. You can do that into the app. You can also set the routine rate that you want. So by default, it does a 10-minute treatment. The device itself will actually turn off after 10 minutes, so we'd have to turn it back on, but you can adjust the routines and everything inside the app. Once you start it, the countdown begins, the device turns on, and it at the settings that you have programmed it to, and you're basically off to the races. So that's what I'm going to do over here, and this is really my first experience trying this, but I wanted to make sure that I had it working with the app. So here I am applying it for the first time onto myself. I'm going to use it on my shoulder because that right shoulder seems to give me a lot of problems in the gym. I noticed it during the bench press that it's kind of sore. So I set up the timer. I got a treatment going, and it's kind of cool. You feel the vibrations, and you also feel the heat at the same time. So I think after a longer treatment, that's when you really start to benefit, because the blood flow is starting to move into that area. It is kind of nice that, unlike a percussion gun, those percussive guns, like what are they called, the Therabolts or whatnot, this one actually, is hands-free. So I can actually look at my phone. I can do other things while I'm having that treatment. However, my big concern is how sticky is that sticky pad. And like I said, they said it's going to work about 20 times, but it really depends on where you're placing it. If you got like hair like me, I'm a pretty hairy guy. So I can imagine that's going to reduce the adhesiveness of the back plate over there. So I'm trying it on my bicep. I wanted to see how sticky it was, so I started flexing to see if that could affect it. But for the most part, it was staying put, and it's a nice treatment. I have hurt my bicep there, and it kind of feels nice. And I like the fact, again, that it's hands-free. I can do other things while I'm getting that treatment. But to be honest, this is probably something I'm not going to use all the time. I don't have any noticeable injuries right now, so I don't think this is something that I would use. But maybe if I did have calf injuries, I've had tight calves, so if it was tight, I think something like this would help loosen it up. Maybe I would use it before jump rope, maybe a little bit after, but in the future, hopefully, I'm just hoping, I'm not trying to jinx myself here that I'm going to get a future injury, but just flexing and everything, you know, the adhesive sticked on even on my hairy legs. So I was pretty impressed with that. I must say that it did a pretty good job. I'm not sure it would stick on all day, but this is a really good way to treat those sore muscles. I'm Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from Handy Andy Media. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below. See you again next time.